In economic terms, Spain was in a poor state at the end of the war. They owed Italy and Germany for the arms supplied during the war. Hitler demanded repayment in the form of exports of food and minerals, as well as a unit of troops to help fight on the Eastern Front. Italy lowered some repayments, but it wasn't until the 1960s that the debt was finally paid off. The gold reserves of the Bank of Spain had been shipped to the Soviet Union by the Republican government, so the nationalists did not have that money to use. Also, the destroyed infrastructure meant industry and agriculture would lag behind for decades to come. By 1951, wages were still only 60% of the 1936 level, and rationing would continue until 1952. One observer wrote, "The decade that followed the Civil War brought a series of calamities to the Spanish people. A plague of locusts and an epidemic of typhus swept parts of the country and were rapidly checked. Harder to deal with was the shortage of food, which now spread all over Spain and was maintained by a 10-year drought and by the scarcity of fertilizers and agricultural machinery." For some, this wasn't as bad. Franco had restored the property owners whose property had been redistributed by the Republican government, the latifundios. Franco also did away with any social safety net, meaning illness or unemployment surely meant family ruin for the lower classes. No more independent trade unions existed to protest for rights anymore.